Alright guys, let me quickly check, make sure I'm recording, because I gotta do that every episode now, because I'm just so cautious now. Probably get to an episode eventually where I don't actually check. Right, so we're here in Crab Alley. I defeated those guards. Little something happened off screen as well after facing those people. I did level up. I also went to go to get that level 20 something, whatever it was, to go get that spell from the balance tree outside of Crocotopia. And I also updated my deck a little bit because I got the new spell, and I also leveled up. So I got a new spell from Cyrus. Time of Legend adds about 25 extra damage to whatever I'm doing. Don't know what that one is. I also, yeah, so I went to go on here, this way, so you can see it. I went and got to the balance tree, and I actually got 2 new spells. I got a spiral trap, which means I get the spiral traps. Then I put that on, put about 2 of those on, and I put 3 of these spirit blades, which adds the actual spirit like spells blades, so I can do even more damage than just the so I can do 35%, and another 35%, so I can do about 70% extra damage, as well as 25%, and so I can do quite a lot of damage. I can do at least 100% more damage. I'm not going to work out the maths there because I think. So let's talk to Captain Roderick.
The Whaling Cavern? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Not at all.
Oh yeah, after I defeated them, they said that the king was in the Whaling Cavern.
Clearly, we need to rescue King Thermidor from the clutches of these brutes, but a direct assault may not work. I need you to scout the Alcazar, that's their fancy name for a castle, and see if you can't find a secret way to sneak in.
Okay, so I have to go and look for the secret way in. Go around this way.
A small passageway into the Alcazar is hidden back here, but it's too dark to navigate. Maybe Captain Roderick will have an idea what to do next.
Roderick?
A dark passageway, you say? Perfect! Sounds like you'll need a light.
Yeah.
Have you seen the glowfish around here? They are so pretty. Go collect some. Once you have a school's worth, take them to the dark passageway and release them. Or they'll swim into the tunnel and light your way.
Okay, just gotta find about 6 of these fish. Because if you remember, in this area there's like these massive fish. Which are these things. actually respawn. The fish will actually respawn completely. So if I'm not mistaken, there should be some more fishes. And here they are.
You now have a school's worth of glowfish. You should take them to the dark passage by the Alcazar.
Right, let's go find the king. The real king. Assuming I've probably got to get those guys out of those cages in the next coming missions or something.
You release the glowfish. They swim into the dark, lighting the passage. You enter the secret passage. You wonder where it leads. You have entered the whaling cavern. Now to find the king.
Okay. Here's the king.
Why, hello! Are you here for the sound check?
So somehow people got this mistaken for the guy.
Great to see you! It's always good to meet a fan. I met King Amadeo, and he asked me to perform for him soon. That was quite a while ago, though. He said he wanted to check out Crab Alley, but that he'd be back for the show. I've lost my guards, and I can't go look for them because of the dreaded eels. They're very bitey. Have you been to Crab Alley recently? How are things back home? What? My kingdom has been taken over? That sounds terrible. I should go back, but I can't leave without my guards. If you can explore the area and find my missing guards, I'd be happy to talk to you about returning to Crab Alley.
Yeah, so like I said, we've got to go free those guards. There's one here. Oh, they've definitely moved it all around because there used to be one right on that corner I just passed. They've actually spread them out now. Okay. Certainly in here. There's the last one.
Ah, thank you for freeing us. I thought we were boiled for sure. Is the king safe? One of those river claws claimed that their super smart science guy started this whole problem. He was mucking about with something called a storm battery. Can you believe that? I've never heard such nonsense.
Talk to the real king. King Thermidor, the real one.
A super smart science guy? How did they get one of those? We must have one for our own empire. We need to find this super smart science guy. He's sure to know how this whole thing started. There's a chamber behind the stage that makes strange sounds all the time. The river claws called it the storm chamber and told me to stay away. Maybe you're brave enough to check it out.
Okay, there must be a boss. Yep.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
An electrified gate? Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
That's what the narrator just said.
An electric gate? You know, we had some problem with telluric eels nibbling on equipment. One of them caused an electrical short. You could use the telluric eels to sort out the gate. Why don't you collect some telluric eels and try out my idea?
6, okay. Luckily they're balanced, so they should take a lot of damage. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so this will give me Death Blade, a Myth Blade, and a Life Myth Blade, a Death Blade, and a Life Blade. The problem is they do cost 1 pip. So I just figured out this. Oh, lovely. Sorted. Alright. All I need to do is, when I fight these, is to get... Here's a hermit frog and I should be good. Right. Give me that, 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 give me that. we go.
You think you have enough telluric eels to try to overload the gate.
Okay. Yeah. Not that good. Okay. So there might be a boss in here, but I know for a fact. Let's go backwards. That he's actually a storm, so I should be able to do a bit of damage. Actually, before I do anything. Actually, no, I can do it while I'm in there, actually. What am I talking about? Yeah, I have presence.
This must be the storm chamber.
Wizard, your magical theories and postulates are unwelcome here. This is an era for scientific progress. I will master these storm batteries and the Riverclaw Kingdom will see a revolution like none before. Now prepare to face the fury of applied science.
Wait, is that? How many is there? Oh, it's a 3-person battle. Oh. That's not good. Let me get rid of that. That. And blade myself. Okay. Do need to get rid of some of this. Guess on. Okay. Hermifrog, I guess. Oh. I'm just gonna take out the boss now because it's getting a bit too dangerous. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Speak to Dr. Vidmud.
Now that you've walloped some sense into me, I see that I had gone mad with power. I thought to teach you a science lesson, but it was you who showed me the error of my ways. I had no idea my experiments with the storm batteries would cause so many problems. Together we can make things right. I need you to find the storm battery parts that I damaged in my initial experiments. The currents spread them far and wide. Search the deep warrens for the broken pieces of the storm batteries and bring them back here.
Okay, so those bits of random junk I keep finding on the... Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mark here. Shouldn't cause another fight when I get back here. I hope not, at least. Okay. I might even finish Crow Alley today, actually, now I think about it. Might happen. I know there's not much left of it, so who knows, maybe. That was super close, my mouse just moved. It just moved me automatically, like forward, and I literally got so close to being pulled. It's not like I couldn't do it, it's just I just don't want to. You know? Right. That's... Hopefully I don't have to actually go back and get that one. There's one behind me, so I'll go back and get that one from there. Don't have to go too close to it. At least about here. I'll go get that one. I'll teleport right back to where the doctor is. Okay. Wish they didn't have to. We have to wait this entire time for all of this. Okay, Dr. Sigmund. Yeah, maybe.
Good work finding the broken pieces. Unfortunately, I accidentally fed some of the lightning seeds to the telluric eels. It was an experiment. Besides, they really liked them, though it did make them more aggressive. Strike that, move on. You must defeat the telluric eels and recover the lightning seeds. Onward for science!
Collect quest, of course it is. But luckily they're just outside, and it doesn't take long to defeat them for me. On my death, this took a long, I remember it takes a long time to defeat them because I didn't have any, you don't get a spell that attacks, all the people until you're, maybe level 46? No. So imagine... But with Myth, you can go straight away and get them. I just gotta wait for my frog to pop up. There he is. But I'm still gonna record it for you guys. Here we go. got it. Sweet. Didn't think I'd actually get it on the first try trying to get that. I thought I'd have to do another battle to get them. Okay, wait another 10 seconds for this to activate. We probably have to defeat the other, like, king. Who's pretending king? I can't actually remember. It's been a few months now. Right.
Splendid! Now we have everything we need to make the world safe. For science! I mean, get things back to normal. Now that we have the pieces of the storm batteries and the lightning seeds, it is a simple matter to put it all together. I will monitor the flow from this position and save to while you engineer the repair. Yeah, you just put the pieces where you think they should go, and then I'll turn on the current. What could possibly go wrong?
That doesn't make me sound... That doesn't make me feel really happy about that. Right. Turn that one on. Turn that one on.
The storm batteries look like they have been restored to working order.
Oh, right, it worked. It made it sound like I was going to blow up or something.
Very good, my young scientist. Wizard. The telluric eel should no longer be a problem. The storm batteries are fixed. You should go fetch back the king now.
Okay. King Thermidor?
You again? You want to go home? What's the rush? We have all the time in the spiral. You fixed the storm batteries and put the super smart science guy in his place, did you? All's well, I suppose. Oh, I forgot that my kingdom's been taken over by an imposter, my old rival, King Amadeo of the Riverclaw. If only you had my royal seal. What's that? You do? Oh, wonderful! My royal seal will allow you to get into the royal tower, past the guards.
Okay, looks like we have to go defeat the king, which will probably end the episode. But now the problem is I've got to go all the way back to Crab Alley. Yeah, so this literally took me, on my death or any other when I was a kid, this took me, I don't know, like months to complete. Because when I was a kid I didn't have a membership, so I was literally using, like, putting £10 on worth of, like, the in-game currency, like the in-game buy to win stuff, like buy to play for coins, and then buying the areas, and then I just had to keep buying areas in the places. So literally Crab Alley was one price, and then in here was another price, and you had to pay about 1,000 odd crowns per thing. You only get about, I can't remember how many it was like 20,000 I think you got. So right, let's go to defeat the king.
The royal seal, huh? Of course, go right in.
Right, let's defeat this, because I'm assuming it's probably going to be a boss fight. Right. There he is.
Ah, it is my favorite procurer of tea and crumpets. Did you bring me more fine delectables? What? You dare to call me King King Thermidor, an imposter? How disrespectful. Wait a moment. You are no simple baker of tasty pastries, are you? You stand revealed as a wizard of Wizard City. Very well, young wizard. You may have seen through my disguise, but you won't leave the royal tower alive.
I have to defeat him now, and he is a storm, and I have to defeat him by himself. Oh. I was expecting there to be more people with him. Alright then.
Okay.
Put this on me.
Just a bit of extra.
I want to see how much damage this will actually do. So I also got his traps on him. Okay. It's done.
I am undone! To be defeated in such a strange and foreign land. For shame.
There's Thomas, he's finally been let out of his cage. King Thermidor.
Ah, bravo! Very well done, young wizard. The resemblance was uncanny. How did you ever tell that King Amadeo had replaced me? Catherine? So it was a simple cook who helped you see through the imposter's disguise.
I'm not going to tell him.
I always liked Catherine. I know. I will let her know how much she means to me. We'll write her a poem, and you will read it to her. Oh, how romantic. Go to my writing desk and craft a poem expressing my gratitude. Then go read it to my
Right, so
dear,
the
sweet
doors-
Catherine. Make
So-
haste!
So they literally need to know where. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Okay. Looks like we've got to set up Catherine and King Thermidor. Can't believe we're doing that. But alright. Not the weirdest thing I've done, to be honest. And I'm already halfway through level 26. So I'll be level 27 soon. Oh. But not too bad. Grab that wooden chest and we'll go speak to Catherine.
You did it! How is King Thermidor? I pray he's not too shaken up by his ordeal. A poem? For me? Oh, yes, yes. Please, read it aloud.
You take out the poem and begin to read.
Lo, in my darkest times away from this place, you were my light, my beacon, my grace. Though I paid you no heed, you stayed loyal in time of need. Your claws how dainty as they mold your sweet tarts. Your kindness has cracked this crab shell apart.
That was lovely.
Actually, that wasn't that bad.
Please show the king my deepest gratitude.
The weird thing is that was actually a pretty decent poem. how's that? Oh, oh my god. Look at this. Oh god, no. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, I'm gonna just pretend I didn't see that. Well, that was scary. Someone's, like, one of those things literally spawned right next to me. Right, let's go speak to King Thermidor. I can believe this ends the actual Crab Alley completely.
Oh, she liked the poem! I am so happy. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. You saved me and restored me to my throne. I could write you a poem. But wait, there is no time. You should return up above and tell Sir Homer Sunblade that the storm batteries are repaired. We will make sure the river claws do not damage them further.
Yeah, so this is probably going to end Crab Alley. It's been quite a short little thing, as it was only just a simple street, but I think that's pretty much all of Wizard City done now, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, there's a few hidden side quests here and there, but and there's a few like dungeons that are there for higher levels, but apart from that, we're pretty much done. Okay. Let's go speak to somebody. Who's that guy who actually gave us the mission to come down here?
You're back. It looks like you were successful. The store mill is back in business. I hope you didn't run into any trouble. What's that? A tale of two kings? A mad scientist? Crabs writing poetry? That's quite an adventure you had, young wizard.
What actually is that? Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Like, I've never actually seen that. Yeah, no. We're keeping to our bear. Right. That will do it for today. Of course, since we've completed Crab Alley, we'll be going back to Marleybone tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed Crab Alley as a whole. And we'll see what's next. Don't know if I'm going to do Wisteria. Wait, you're thinking, what's Wisteria? You'll see. Maybe down the line. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys again tomorrow. Peace out, guys.